All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a quick video here, specifically talking about the Theta S and the Theta V 360 panoramic cameras. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware or not, but what I do for a living is I'm a real estate agent, and I also have a real estate photography business where we serve other real estate agents and do real estate photography for them. We do 360 panos with the Theta. We do floor plans, drone video, drone photos, video montages, the works. We do it all. So here recently, a photographer that works with me, Mark, he does a great job. He's very careful with the gear, which I appreciate, but he did have an incident where our Theta S fell over and the lens got scraped up. That Theta S kind of has these weird shadows throughout it. So I had heard there was a new Theta out, so I went ahead and bought it, gave him my Theta S that I typically use, and kept the old one. So I got the new Theta V in the mail yesterday, and I tried to do a bunch of reading about the different specs and the quality of the two cameras. I get the impression, and I have not tested it yet, but from what I can tell, the Theta V does a much better job of capturing video than the Theta S, but for me that's really irrelevant. I don't do a lot of 360 video with the Theta at all. I do photos. I wish that either camera would shoot in RAW and give us a file that we can edit in Lightroom easier, but neither of them do. They're both JPEGs. Let's pop over here real quick. These are the raw images off the Theta. Here's a nice blurry one. Look at this. I accidentally pushed the button when I was picking it up. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the raw photo from the Theta V. It actually takes a really nice looking image. And then let's jump over to the Theta S. We know this is the S because I'm making the S sound with my mouth. S. That's how I can tell the difference. So that's the raw image of the S and the raw image of the V. They're pretty freaking close to the original files. If I mouse over here, you can see this is the Theta V file, and this file is 1.54 megabytes off the camera. Something I find interesting is that the Theta S file is 3.92 megabytes. So the Theta S file is quite a bit bigger than the newer file, and I'm not sure if they just got better at the compression or what, but yeah, there's some hanky-panky going on there. Obviously it's the same scene, same type of colors, those kinds of things, but the Theta S file, the older camera's file, is bigger than the newer camera's file. So the other thing from the file manager is that they're both the exact same resolution. So they are 5,376 pixels wide, both of them, from each camera. So the stills are the same resolution, which I was quite disappointed about. This is the pano viewer that we use for our business, so we can kind of see what it looks like. These are images that I have touched up a little bit in Lightroom. So the one thing about touching up a photo in Lightroom, if you boost the shadows or if you crush the highlights, you do get a little bit more artifacting. But in the pano viewer is where I feel like you get a really good idea of what these images actually look like. So this is the Theta V image. I want you to just kind of look up here in the shadow on the ceiling and see there's definitely some artifacting. You can look at my scraggly gray beard to see how that looks. Maybe the hair on my arms to check out some of the detail. It gives you an idea. But this is the Theta V. This is the newer camera. Now let's jump over and let's look at the Theta S image. Now, in my opinion, with the older camera, even though it's the same size of photo, the same photo resolution, and it's actually a bigger file, there's obviously a lot more noise in the shadows up here in the ceiling and in this door. A lot of noise. And then like the detail in my arm hair is gone. The detail in my beard is gone. So even though the Theta V and the Theta S both shoot at the exact same resolution for still photos, even though the Theta S has a larger file size, in my opinion, this Theta V captures a much better image. So this is the Theta S, because of my mouth, I'm saying S. Back to the Theta V. You can see the difference. For us, we use this enough that the extra $100 is definitely worth it. I'm happy I picked it up. For you, it's just a judgment call you're going to have to make. I would say that if you are doing more video content and not just photos, then the Theta V is a no-brainer. But if you're using it for photos, the differences are there, but they're not extreme. So one thing I wanted to look at too is just kind of the black. So this is the Theta V, the newer camera. Look at the blacks at the bottom of that screen. Ooh, yeah. So the shadows do not do near as well on the Theta S as they do with the Theta V. So anyway, guys, I have put some Amazon links in the description of this video. Do me a huge favor if you're interested in one of these cameras or you just want to hook a brother up, click those links next time you go to shop on Amazon, and it'll give me a little bit of a kickback, and I would appreciate that. So thanks for tuning in, and if you ever have any real estate photography or real estate related questions, feel free to hit me up. I am here to help. Later.